Welcome back to RuleVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another property for you. This one is in Humboldt County, California. And I get a lot of people in the comments picking on California. I always have fun with that. You know, I'm not from California, but I'm living in California, so I'm on both sides of the fence. This property is in California, but it's in Humboldt County, and it's in a part of the county that's got movies made after it, right? So if you watch Netflix, there's a series on Netflix called Murder Mountain. And they're just trying to be dramatic, you know, and trying to say there's a bunch of missing people and missing, you know, it's where people go to disappear. Well, it's also where people go to have fun and get away from regulations. So this woods back here, I mean, if you go looking around in the woods, I think you're going to find some large marijuana operations. There's some big greenhouses in the area. There's people that want to get away. There's people that don't want their spouses coming after them. They don't want the lawyers coming after them. They don't want the police coming after them. They don't want all that nonsense, right? So this is a place where you can do that. It's still in California. You can still get the social benefit side of California, but you don't have to take on the regulatory side of California, because the neighbors, like, they'll stand down there at the base of the road and ask you who you are and what you're doing and why you're here. The photo guy I sent up here was asked, I think, 2 or 3 different times going up to the property. And I've got a realtor on this property too. So she's Haley. She's a great local realtor. She'll take you over to the property, give you a tour. So if you want to take a tour, I can set you up with her, and she'll escort you in there and get you into the property and make it happen. I think there was a tour earlier today, and there's just different people going to look at it and checking it out. There's a road that goes right up to the property, and let's go into RuleVacantLand.com and take a look at this one. So here, I'm on RuleVacantLand.com. We got the pictures. These pictures are taken by a photo guy that I've used on numerous different properties, and so these are actual photos of the property, and it's nice thick woods, and this is the road going through. You're standing on the road looking back into the woods of the property. Here's a shot from above. It's nice thick woods. There's a big greenhouse over here. There's greenhouses over here. There's numerous greenhouses in the area. We'll see some other shots. So here's a greenhouse operation here, greenhouse operation over here. This was taken in the winter. There's a little bit of snow at the top pickety peaks of the mountains in the area. There's a river down below. This is Alder Point Way. This is Alder Point is the area, part of Mendocino County, or sorry, Humboldt County. I said the wrong county. We've got land in Mendocino County too. So here's, you know, some different these greenhouse operations. It's in between these greenhouse operations and south-facing slopes. So these other ones like the south-facing slopes too. That's where most of the stuff grows. Here's some shots of little tiny bits of snow up there. It's November now, and it might, you know, a month or 2 from now, you might start seeing some snow at the tops of these mountains again. But I don't think it happens down the valley. It doesn't stick down the valleys as much. So here's some pictures, some logs and brush, and I think that was a shot of the neighbors. So you can see over into the neighbor's property where they've got greenhouses going on. And people will take their RVs up there and go for it. Nobody says otherwise. So there's a little road coming up through the property. And if you look at this, you got greenhouse on one side and greenhouse on the other side. So neighbors have got greenhouses, and it's got a driveway coming through the property going to another property. So you go build your operation in the middle here. You could put mobile homes on the property, manufactured homes. You could do stick-built homes. You could do more greenhouses. There is a permit process for like commercial marijuana production in Humboldt County, but this non-commercial, smaller operations you can do without the permits, from my understanding. So here's Alder Point. Alder Point's right here. Property's right here. So it's just up the hill from Alder Point. Here's Garberville, and yeah, so this is where we're at. We're up north. Eureka is up here, north of Willett. So I've had properties in Willett. So you go through Willett, Mendocino County, keep going up the 101 before you get to Eureka, and you get to these properties. So here's some more pictures, trees, and here's a gate in the area to get back into the property. It's just trees, just nice looking trees, and the neighbors have these, you know, they cleared out a bunch of trees so they get more sun in there to grow more. Okay, so I think we did a full circle of the pictures. I've got drone shots, a bunch of different videos of drone shots, so we can fly back and forth above and around, down, and look at it in quite good detail. Playing the videos and recording videos at the same time, it doesn't work so well, so I'm going to not play that, but I'll go down to the map. So I'm going to go to the map, but you can go watch these videos on the property by going to the link in the description below and then zooming in to those videos and watching those videos. Starting to get some sun in my face. That's that time of day. So here's another shot. So you can see all the different growing operations in the forest here, where people have slashed the trees to grow. And this is a nice big chunk of land right in the middle of where the other people are growing. You can see this whole hillside. This is Murder Mountain. This is where the vast majority of the marijuana has been produced in the U.S. for the last 30 years or something. This is like 70 or 80% of the marijuana production comes from not just this little area, but this greater area around here. And a lot of it, this is the highest concentration of the greater area around it, from my understanding. So right in the thick of it. And then up here is Eureka, where you can get more supplies. And south of it is San Francisco, where you've got a market to sell your product. So we've got a buy it now button on here. This is just asking for like $500 down payment, I think. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna do the full thing. It's $500 down payment, and then we'll take it through a title shop. I bought it through a title shop, so I can roll the title insurance over to you, and you can use that, and go for it. So title, I'm asking what name do you want to own the property in? Where do you want the future taxes sent to? And where do you want your paperwork sent to? That kind of thing. And contact information so I can get a hold of you. And so just hit next to get the $500 in there to hold the property, and we'll start the paperwork. It's not to begin a payment plan, but to hold the property for maybe up to a week or something to figure out how to get the rest of the money in. I'll be contacting you as soon as I see that come through. Elevations like 1,800 foot, GPS coordinates to go take a tour of the property if you want to go on your own. But I'd suggest with this particular property, because the neighbors are very protective, they don't want outsiders coming into the area, that you go with the realtor that I have to this property, who's a local, who knows the people and can go get you in there to tour it and introduce you and help you become one of the locals too. Property tax is like $300 something a year, and yeah, so it's just ready to go. This one's ready to go. You can start using it the same day. You want to go do the paperwork, and we can go make it happen. So let me know if this is the right property for you. I'm asking $74,000 for 10 acres, right in the heart of the biggest marijuana production part of America. So this is for some of the people out there, like where they really want to be. And so I think for the right person, they'll just grab this one up and have fun with it. And I'll probably never hear about what happens. And I don't really want to. That's what the beauty of this property is. This is total, utter privacy in the U.S. And you got a whole bunch of neighbors, police, everything around the area is all, seems to be okay with you doing whatever you want to do on this property. Pocket of freedom in California. So thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com, bringing you another one. This time, Humboldt County, California, $74,000 with tour set up. So if you want to go take a tour, I'll hook you up with the right person to go take a tour. Thank you. Talk to you soon.